the 47th chapter, and the 10th verse, it says, "For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom."
That's their mindset. Yep. That's their mindset. Who seeth me? That's why they continue to do wickedness around the earth. Because the judgment executed speedily, it's in the hearts of them to continue to do wickedness. Because the Lord ain't brought the hammer down and he ain't slapped the shit out of them yet. And look what they doing. You got it.
Yep. It says, "None seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge it have perverted thee, and thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else besides me."
That's a proud statement. That's a proud statement, man. And what the scripture say, pride go before what? The destruction.
Destruction, right.
And this what's going to happen to Babylon the Great, man, because this is a proud-ass country. It's going to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles, man.
Yeah, this country
actually got to happen.
This country actually have a Pride Month.
Yeah. Right.
This got to be the place, man, that the Lord set his sights on, man. Yeah, that was it on that.
Okay, I'm going to play some more a little bit. And then we watch the other junk. And then, like I said, we can get down.
But it occurs to me, I've got them in my dogs. Why wouldn't I have them in small children, too? They're a chip.
See how he said it so fast? He said it so fast that the average Jake won't catch it. That they sit in the house smoking. Drinking bullshit. I just fly right past, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, God.
Jake ain't heard nothing. You know? Look, he said it so fast. Check him out.
But it occurs to me, I've got them in my dogs. Why wouldn't I have them in small children, too? They're a chip, subsidiary of publicly traded and Tommy
It was like that devil pushed it out as an afterthought. And I just want to add something to that point you just made. That even applies to guys who associate themselves with Israelites. Because for the most part, these Kyries and these different casual, Israelites, and I'm just using him as an example, or any of you out there outside of this circle, you're driven by that world-friendly approach, that festive idea of being an Israelite. For those of us who subscribe to the testimony of Yahweh Shai, we have come into the house of mourning. We have been briefed, all right, concerning the intents and purposes of Yahweh Shai, which the Lord has sworn in his wrath to violently overthrow Esau. And that's going to come with a lot of resistance, as we read in Acts the 14th chapter. With the plagues, the said perils, and the hidden dangers, the snares and traps that's set before us before we enter into the kingdom of heaven. And so, this is actually foreign to a lot of guys who got Hebrew names. They don't entertain the idea of the Charagma. And guess what? All of you out there, you're going to thank, Yahweh Shai first and foremost for sending forth the true prophets, beginning with the apostles and elders on down.
Yeah.
All right? Because as harsh as our presentation might be, it's going to be, in the end, you're going to be appreciative. Yeah. I'm glad I wasn't lured to sleep. I'm glad my vision wasn't blurred. The Lord set up the men to give it to me straight. And now I can approach this thing, open-minded, embrace myself for the impact. Hey, that's why the scriptures say, beautiful are the feet of them that preach the good news and glad tidings, man.
That's right.
Yep, you got it.
We're giving them hope through faith, and it's an escape route from what? From the danger.
That's right.
Say, a person warning you all soft and gentle, it ain't gonna have the same reaction as a person hollering at you. You know what I'm saying? With that force.
Right.
That's what we're doing really in the spirit, compelling them. Because you're going to that word compel meaning the force of the threat, and that's what we're doing spiritually. We're forcing them, we're threatening them through the terror of the Lord and trying to persuade them to come in before the destruction comes.
Right. Get your ass out the street. Get your ass out the house. Right. There's a storm coming. Get your ass in here.
Right. Because remember, like it says, in the days of Noah, so shall the Son of Man be also.
Right.
But this time it ain't gonna rain water. It's gonna rain fire.
That's right.
You know?
Right.
We play a little more, we go to the other giant, and then we good.
Okay, con.
Okay, just a little more of this giant.
Directors.
It said, you know, Karagma has the support of high-ranking individuals in the Bush and Clinton administration. See,
yep, because they puppets. Yeah, they're puppets. You know, these presidents, they puppets. They under the watch of the chief house of the nation of Edom, man. Which comes in the form of these international bankers. And guess what? You can look no further than the Holy Scriptures. In particular, what's that? Job, the 9th chapter and the 24th verse. The earth will be given into the hand of the wicked.
Woo. Hey, look what they said. The media and the applied digital have been promoting the Karagma through fear.
Wow.
Through fear. And guess what we doing?
Yep.
We moving through fear.
That's right.
You see? We moving through fear. Alright? But through our fear, we gonna conquer. You know, because they scared of man. The Lord said, fear not them that can kill the body. But fear who? Him that can kill the body and the soul.
That's right.
See? So they shit gonna crush. That shit gonna get smashed, man. They fear ain't gonna hold up, but our fear will, because we fear the Heavenly Father, man. You know?
Molly Phillips hopes her worst nightmare never happens again. To make sure, she had a new device called the Vera chip, a computer chip about the size of a grain of rice placed under her skin.
If I had the chip, I could travel all over the world. That would give me the freedom of living a life without bounds.
Now, this confused as hell. That would give me the freedom.
Mm-hmm.
You see that? You see how they put Jake in the forefront?
Right.
How come be an Edomite? Or a Hamite or Ishmaelite? They had to have Jake. And then it's the woman.
Right, the end of.
Come on, man. Come on, she'll be a sense of freedom. No, how the fuck is a sense of freedom when he tracking your every move?
Right.
He know when you sleep, he know when you shit. You know what I'm talking about? He know when you wipe your nose, dig in your nose. Nigga count your breaths. How that's a sense of freedom? Look out. Through.
Simple, man.
Through. Then look, it said the Karagma has now infected the workplace. Jay got to make a decision now. You
right. And that's heavy. This thing gonna all boil down to decision making. You know, we wasn't given this information just to have it. It's gonna all boil down to decision making. You know, like if you have a test, right? It is a point where you have to actually make decisions, whether it's a multiple choice test or whatever. You know, all of your studying, your toiling and laboring is for that test, which is going to revolve around decision making, man. That's why it tells you in Isaiah the 33rd chapter and the 6th verse, knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of that time, which actually goes